Hello everyone, Kaiser here, and today I'm back with a new custom figure. This time it is Aizawa, the teacher of Class 1A and pro hero known as Eraserhead from My Hero Academia. This is probably one of these simpler customs that I did, since it's more or less a kit bash of two figures, and the main inspiration I got for making my own Aizawa figure comes from two people. That being the Instagram user known as Rocket Figs, known for his amazing action figure photography, and my good friend Silver Metal, who made his own Aizawa figure. I suggest you go check out their Instagram pages. And with that, let's quickly get into the work in progress.
Hi, Sarah here. Because Kaiser thought the custom was too simple to explain, here's a demonstration.
And here we have the completed Aizawa figure done. And aside from the little joke video I did showing off the work in progress, this really isn't like a hard kit bash to do, since that's basically what this is. The figure I used, in case you couldn't see it, was a G.I. Joe classified Snake Eyes, like the one that Rocket Figs used for his Aizawa. All you really have to do is remove the head, the little harness here, the belt, and the straps on the legs, in case you want to keep those, and the hands, and then take the head from the McFarlane Aizawa and the scarf, and then pretty much place it on the Snake Eyes body. You do probably have to modify the peg a bit in order for the McFarlane head to stay on there, but it should work out pretty well. And if you just want to stop there, that's fine. I went a bit further, like I got some hands from a Marvel Legends and stuck it on the body, and I took I didn't take the belt, but I made my own belt out of electrical tape and sculpting the little pouches there. I do know that Rocket Figs took the belt from the original McFarlane figure and put it on his, and that's definitely something I would have done, but I just decided to stick with the head swap for the most part. Making the belt isn't too hard, so that's why I did it. But yeah, there's really not much to it. It's a pretty simple kit bash, and it also helps that this figure has some really good articulation for Aizawa. With the scarf on, there isn't a lot of posability in the head, since it is a pretty big piece of plastic, but you can move it just enough to, get it to swivel side to side and move it up and down a bit. The arms can go out that far. They can pretty much go all the way around. He has a bicep swivel. There we go. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. The head is popping off. A wrist swivel and a hinge. He has an ab crunch that can go that far forward. Midoriya just fell. That far back. A waist swivel that also kind of acts as another diaphragm joint, since it can go forward and back just a bit. The legs, of course, there's the waist swivel. The legs have a drop down hinge, so they can go pretty far forward and pretty out. He has a thigh swivel, double jointed knees, a boot swivel, and the ankles can go up, down, and they have a pivot. So like I said, pretty good articulation for this body, and again, it definitely works for Aizawa. Since he is a pretty acrobatic character, he's able to do a lot of flips and stuff when he fights. So I'd say this body was a pretty good choice. But I have seen other people use different all black bodies for the base. I think I saw someone use the movie Snake Eyes for this Aizawa custom, which also works pretty well. But now let's get into the size comparison. So here we have Aizawa standing next to my other My Hero Academia figures, that being the Reveltech Midoriya, my custom Uraraka, my custom Suyu, and my custom All Might. And I say he fits in pretty well. The Snake Eyes body definitely works for a Aizawa figure, especially in size, since he's just tall enough that he looks good next to the kids, but isn't like overpowering and like too tall next to All Might. So it definitely works out. And here we have him standing next to Kakashi, the G.I. Joe Classified Snake Eyes figures, and the original McFarlane Aizawa. And you can definitely see that he's a bit taller, so I'm glad that I was able to just take these heads and put them on a body that fits more with my 1/12 scale collection. And I think he looks really good next to Kakashi, since they're both kind of the same person, and I just kind of like that. They look really good together. And that pretty much does it for my completed Aizawa figure, or kitbash, I should say. I highly suggest that you guys do this yourself. It's pretty simple, and there aren't too many modifications you have to do. Just really a swap of the hands and putting on the new head. That's really all it takes. And it looks really good with all your other My Hero Academia figures, at least in my opinion. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will have a few shorter videos out soon. Hopefully you guys enjoyed those. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.
In your finger deckle, that is quite the tactic. Square up when you see my hair up. Bitches duck all this power you been yapping about. I don't give a fuck. I just blinked before this battle, so my lids are risen, bruh. The thought of going hand to hand has got your Jimmy skidded up. But my life is more than mine. I train them for the catastrophic. See the hope inside the darkness. We got dilated optics. We do it for the violated, not awaiting profits. Got the ball, and you ain't high with die before we dropped it. I don't preach, yeah, yeah. I just teach. I am peeping your potential. See the hero you can be, yeah, yeah. I don't speak, yeah, yeah. It's just me. If you ain't about that work, motherfucker, you can leave, yeah, yeah. I don't preach, yeah, yeah. I just teach. I am peeping your potential. See the hero you can be, yeah.